Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will be your captain today. I'll have a co captain, but you have to stick around and find out who that is. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to press that subscribe button down below. If you already subscribe to the show, set your notifications to all so that you don't miss any of the hot topics and fire content. And go on and press that like button while you're at it. Queens and Kings on the agenda today. We have an intervention ASAP with Chris Brown. Giving it up. Usher found out. He messed around and he definitely found out. Teyana Taylor shows up and all the chaos begins. We got a lot to get into. Let's get into it.
Never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you can't vibe. I can get it to you right, baby. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for staying with me. So the story that we'll be covering today is about Chris Brown. Maurice Brown is an American singer, songwriter, dancer, and actor. According to Billboard, Brown is one of the most successful R&B singers of his generation, having often been referred to by many contemporaries as the king of R&B. Well, guys, the king of R&B has got himself into a tizzy. Per a source, the TMZ, and actually I'll go ahead and bring that article up as I read the article. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Actually, I won't even play the clip. You guys can look at it. It's very disturbing. Chris Brown is doing the most. So an article says Chris Brown arguing with Usher in new video amid reports of Vegas punching. Usher and Chris Brown got into a heated argument last night, which apparently led to some sort of scuffle that got violent outside. And a source has video of the led up to that. There's footage on TMZ that they obtained, which they were told was taken very early Saturday morning at the Skate Rock City roller rink in Vegas, where Chris Brown was celebrating his 34th birthday among a lot of celeb pals, including Usher, with whom he's incredibly close. While Usher and Cole sang to Chris earlier in the evening when everything was fine, things unfortunately got ugly in the wee hours of the morning. When eyewitnesses tell us Chris was attempting to talk to Teyana Taylor, who was also in attendance and sitting on a bench just outside of the rink. We're told for whatever reason, Teyana was ignoring him. Our sources tell us this pissed Chris off and he started to yell at her. And that's when Usher intervened and tried to calm him down. You can see that in the video. Okay, so here, I'll put this right here. So in the video, you can see right there where, of course, Chris Brown is the one with the hat on. The hat on. Usher's right there. And Teyana Taylor is over here on her phone with the hat on. Okay? We're told Chris wasn't having it, cursing at Usher and Teyana, but then mostly focusing his anger directly at Usher. Eventually, our sources say Chris told his crew they were leaving and they exited the facility. We're told Usher took off his skates and went after them. Our eyewitness, who says they were present for this, tells us they saw Usher go behind a steering of charter buses that were parked in the parking lot where Chris and his crew were at. We're told a short time later, Usher emerged with what appeared to be a bloody nose. Unclear if he went to the hospital or if a police report was filed. We've reached out to Vegas Metro, but haven't heard of anything even remotely resembling this being called in. Meanwhile, Usher, Teyana, and Chris have all been radio silent this morning, with none of them having said anything yet to confirm or deny a report initially put out by Hollywood Unlocked, which broke the news of a fight between the two R&B superstar friends. Thing is, Usher is slated to hit the stage tonight there in Vegas for his Lovers and Friends Festival, as is Chris. Unclear if either of them is going to go through with it. We'll see. So, with all that going on, good morning, Mel C. He says, good morning. Have a good Tuesday. Yes, I will, on purpose. Absolutely. So, with me hearing everything that's going on with Chris Brown, really, I feel like there should be an intervention. And it's really giving Whitney Houston. And the reason why I say that it gives Whitney Houston is because while Chris Brown was up, when Chris Brown was up, he was moving funny. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen anybody high off of any substances, but it's just like that fidgety. Like, he just couldn't stay still. It was like they were saying happy birthday to him, and he was all like this. He just couldn't stay still. He just, kept, doing this with his nose, and it was a lot going on. To be honest, I'm concerned about Chris Brown. We all saw Whitney Houston when she was very, very, very thin. When she went to those BET Awards, you better lay low. That's the type of energy that Chris Brown was given. Let's be honest. Here, and actually, I'm about to bring this up. Because I'm going to narrate as we watch. I'm going to, here we go, right here. It was already up. That's the beautiful thing about technology. It's like, honey, they keep us up with the times, all right? So, without further ado, I'm going to bring this clip up, and I want you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about, because I like to have a live presentation, if that makes sense. So now, okay, let's just say they just called Chris Brown out. It's time to say happy birthday, and here comes Chris Brown. Uh-oh. I mean, that's how Chris Brown was. Chris Brown had the vibe of Whitney from that award show. And you know what? Here, let me see if I can find that video. Chris Brown birthday party. Okay. So there is a video. So actually, I'm going to drop that one down. Rest in peace to Whitney, and there's no shade to her, but I got a point to prove. I've got a point to prove. So here we go. I want to bring this video up because I want to show you guys Chris Brown's behavior, so you guys don't think that I'm just purposely going after this man and trying to get a moment with him, right? So as you can see, Chris Brown has on his sunglasses in the club, This was the invite, right? So it was at a roller rink. Everybody was supposed to come. We were supposed to have skates. We were supposed to be like really doing it up, right? But unfortunately, Chris, okay, let's pause this. I'm going to read this. It says the celebrity field birthday celebration for Breezy went down at Skate Rock City in Las Vegas on Friday. Usher was the one who put on the surprise party for Chris and even hosted the event. While the birthday bash started out pretty smooth, a close source shared that it all went downhill a few hours later. It was said that Chris Brown reportedly got disrespectful with singer and actress Teyana Taylor for an unknown reason. The source explained that Chris Brown was noticeably intoxicated. When he initially approached her, a few guests and even Usher tried to intervene and calm everyone down. However, at some point during the commotion, Chris Brown allegedly called Usher a coward and left the venue. The drama spilled over outside onto Chris Brown's bus as Usher followed behind to talk to the running artist. Shockingly, that's when things went completely left when Chris Brown and his crew allegedly jumping the legendary R&B singer. The insider went on to say that the alleged beatdown was so bad that it left Usher with a bloody nose. Now, neither of the guys nor Teyana have spoken out to deny or clarify this report. Chris Brown appeared to be in a good spirits earlier that day and seemed ready to turn up as he shared a post. Okay, so we're going to let this continue to go on and I'll narrate as as we go on. Okay, so I wonder if they're going to show okay, so yeah, I think this is the meat and potatoes right here. So as you can see, Usher looks, very lit. Now look at Chris Brown. See how he's moving and can't sit still? All that. Look, I mean, you better lay low. You better lay low. Who called my name? He's moving. See how fidgety he is? Moving. Look, check out his body language. He can't stay still. He's looking for a lighter. I need to light this joint. Where is the lighter? Yeah, where the lighter? Where the lighter? Yeah. I mean, seriously. Now tell me I was tripping. Was Chris Brown not moving very funny? He couldn't stay still. It's like he had ants in his underwear. It's like he just could not stay still. All right. Now let me take it back because I want to get that little trot that Whitney does. All right. So there she is. She's in her stance. This is pretty much Chris Brown, guys. He's in his stance. It's his birthday party. Bringing on Chris Brown birthday party. He comes out. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Dang, 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 dangle, 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 dang. Okay. Everybody's looking around very confused. Everybody's like, yeah, that's her. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I mean, Whitney was having a great time. She's a survivor. Chris, you a survivor. You a survivor. And listen, I believe Chris is definitely a survivor. I really want Chris to really come out and really take his power back and really show himself. His mother is crying out. Y'all don't know how many times Chris Brown's mother has tried to intervene. He has to get some therapy. He has to get some type of counseling. When you talk about this trauma, we want to talk about Chris Brown being in the game at an early age. Okay. So straight out of rehab is what he needs to be. I don't want to hear a straight out of the studio, straight off a trip, straight off of the stage. I want to hear straight out of rehab. I want to hear him you know, focusing on what really matters. And that's his health. Guys, I'll open up to you. Being a recovering addict, I'm going to be honest. You don't stop until you want it. And I've got to admit, when I was out there on that stuff, it was like I was just chasing it. And the thing is, when you are high, just enjoy that high. You don't, I mean, chasing it, you're just spending your money. Sabrina Elaine says, laughing my ass off, ants in his underwear. Yeah, didn't it seem like that? It just seemed he could not stay still. You know, it was this, you know, I need a lighter. And then he had his joint right there. And then, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, it was all that. It was all the, you know, it's like that feeling good on the inside. Let me see. Which one did I get on and I just felt so good? I think it was a Coca-Cola that I was on. Oh my goodness. Baby, when I was out there on that Coca-Cola, honey, go in that bathroom, do my little thing and come on out, baby. And you know what I'm saying? You know, you be alert. You just be, you know what I'm saying? You just be in the moment, girl. You be up because the Coca-Cola is an upper. You're not going to be sleepy. You're not going to be like down and stuff like that. You're going to be up. You're going to be amped. I was ready to party. But I want to say that Chris Brown, baby, please go and get you some help. Baby, please go and get you some help. Help is available. But see, when you have all that money is the root of all evil. People in your camp will see you going down. They can see you spiraling, but they don't want to knock their money. You know, they still have to survive. And they say, well, it's his life. He's going to do what he wants to do regardless. And how do you argue with that? Because an individual with all this money and this big ego, very moody, it's a lot. You know, I really just want to send out my prayers to Chris Brown and, you know, whoever his team is, you guys, an intervention needs to be had. Are we going to sit around and watch what happened to Whitney happen to Chris Brown now? You know, well, that's all I have for you guys today. I want to thank you all for coming out to the Queen Tulsa Show. Please sound off and give your thoughts in the comments. Until then, catch us at 10:10 this morning. We will be reporting live on Kim Zolciak Bierman from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's divorcing her NFL player or ex-player, Croy Bierman. It's a lot, guys. Until next time, so long.
Never say you want it. Girls can't never say yeah. Girls can't never say you need it. Girls can't never say nah.